We're here working about 4 hours outside of greater Montserrado County or Monrovia to work in communities to see exactly where people are being symptomatic with the Ebola virus and see how we can help them with their families, how to get them isolated into treatment centers, and how to provide services to those families in their homes to make sure that we help spread or stop the spread of the Ebola virus. So very basically, we've been to 3 communities in the last 2 days. We had one community that had 700 people, and unfortunately I think close to 30 people have passed away from Ebola. You can imagine each of those individual people have contacts in their families that are working to help care for them when they were sick. Those people are also at risk. So what the work of the Red Cross is doing is going to those families and those contacts where they are in self-quarantine in their communities and providing home treatment kits or home palliative kits. So it's Panadol, it's oral rehydration, it's biscuits, and it's chlorine, and very importantly, things for hygiene. If anyone in that family gets symptomatic and shows signs of Ebola, then they're encouraged very quickly to go to a treatment center. So what Red Cross is doing is before people have symptoms, before people are ill, making sure that they have proper hygiene to prevent the spread further. That's happened in about an hour and a half from here. Second to that, just up the road, was another community that had another family with about 15 people who are also self-quarantined. 21 days quarantine in a house. You can imagine issues related to hygiene and just psychologically what's happening with those families. So really working for psychosocial support, how to keep calm, how to stay healthy, and how to remain together as a community in this real crisis. Today, in our last community here today, there's 2 people who have died. Like any situation that's going on, obviously people pass away from a variety of things. So we're working with this community. They had someone who was about 85 years old and someone who was a 3-month-old baby, actually. Working with them to determine whether we think it was Ebola-related symptoms, and even if not, they're going to self-quarantine, and then we're working to provide hygiene in those hygiene supplies in those houses to make sure that if they are going to self-quarantine, that they have what they need to stay safe and prevent other diseases as well. So broadly speaking, being out here where this action is, where these needs are, is absolutely of the highest priority to Red Cross. It's what our strength is. It's what our volunteers are doing. All the Liberian Red Cross volunteers every single day with limited resources, and also being from these communities that are affected, are out here every single day with messaging about how to get Ebola, how to prevent getting it, how to stay together as a community and prevent it from spreading, how to take care of yourself, and how to prevent the spread from going on. So we continue to do this work with the help of volunteers, resources, and the Red Cross network at large. So we continue to go do this work now. So I'll see you. Thank you.